Hello student, welcome to my channel G Science. I hope you all are fine. Today I am coming with a new video of spherical lenses. We all know that the mirror, which is based on the phenomena of reflection of light, and lenses have the most important uses in making the microscope. Watchmaker also use the lenses to see the small part of the watch, and in microscope, in telescope we use the lenses. So what is spherical lens? A lens is a piece of the transparent glass bounded by the two spherical surfaces. Lens two types का होता है. Two types of lens. First is convex lens and second is concave lens. So convex lens having the structure like this and concave lens having the shape like this. So a lens is a piece of transparent glass bounded by the two spherical surfaces. This is a two spherical surfaces which is made up of glass, and it is a convex lens. It means the lens is a piece of transparent glass which is bounded by the two spherical surfaces, that is known as the lens. So lenses of two types: convex lens having the shape like this and concave lens having the shape like this. So as the mirror is based on the phenomena of reflection of light and lens is work on the phenomena of refraction of light. So convex lens having the shape like this. A convex lens is thick at the center and thinner at the edges. That type of lens is known as the convex lens. And concave lens, a concave lens which is thin at the center and thick at the edges, that type of lens is known as the concave lens. Now what is the optical center of the lens? The center point of the lens is known as the optical center of the lens. Principal axis of the lens. The principal axis of a lens is a line which is passing through the optical center and perpendicular to both the surface. For example, this is a convex lens. So the center point of the lens is known as the optical center, which is represented by the letter C, and a straight line which is passing from the optical center and perpendicular to the both the surface, that axis is known as the principal axis, and center is known as optical center. Same as in the concave mirror, concave lens, the center of the lens is known as the optical center, and a straight line which is passing from the optical center and perpendicular to both these surfaces, that axis is known as principal axis. Principal focus and the focal length of the convex lens. This is a convex lens. Center of the convex lens is optical center. A straight line which is passing from the optical center is principal axis. When the light radiation which is parallel to the principal axis, after refraction they will meet at a point on the principal axis, that point is known as the focus point. And optical center is represented by the letter C, and the distance between the optical center and the focus point is known as the focal length. So in case of the lens, there are the two focus points exist, which is at the same distance from the optical center. If here is a focus point, so at the same distance in this direction there is also a focus point. So the distance between the optical center and the focus point is known as the focal length. We see that in case of the convex lens, the light radiation actually converges at a point. That's why the convex lens is also known as the converging lens. And in case of the mirror, we have studied the concave mirror is known as the converging mirror, and in case of lens, the convex lens is known as the converging lens. Now the principal focus and focal length of a concave lens. This is optical center, principal axis. When the parallel light radiations coming towards the lens, then after refraction they are diverge. So when we extend these radiation in backward direction, they will meet at this point. So in concave lens, the light radiation appears to be in diverge. So that point is known as the focus point, and the distance between the optical center and focus point is known as the focal length, and that type of lens is known as the diverging lens, and it has a virtual focus. Now the next topic is how to find out the focal length of a convex lens. If you have a convex lens, so we have to experiment. Suppose here is the sun. From sun, the sunlight radiations are parallel to each other. They are coming towards the convex lens. We know that the convex lens have the converging nature, and here we place a piece of paper, hold a piece of paper. So these radiations after reflection meet at a point, and that point is known as the focus point of that lens. And so the distance between this point and the convex lens is known as the focal length. So this is the image of the sun. This is the image of the sun. So we hold a piece of paper in front of the convex lens, and from sun there is a radiations which are parallel to each other. The convex lens having the converging nature, it will converging the light radiation at a point on the paper. At that point is known as the focus point, and the distance between the lens and that point is known as the focal length. So we will calculate the focal length, and also how to find out the image of the sun. This diagram is also represented that point is known as the image of the sun. Now the rules, what are the rules for obtaining the images formed by the convex lens? So first rule is, when a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, when a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it is passes from the focus point. This is a rule number 1, and that point is known as the optical center. Now the second rule is, a ray of light passing through the optical center of a convex lens goes straight after refraction. This is the optical center, this is the principal axis. A ray of light which is passing straight from the optical center after refraction, it goes straight after refraction. That is known as the rule number 2. Now the third rule is, a ray of light passing through the focus of a convex lens becomes parallel to principal axis. This is a convex lens. Here is also a focus point. A ray of light which is passing from the focus point after refraction is parallel to the principal axis. That is a rule number 3. So student, if you like my video, so please subscribe my channel G Science. Thank you.